We're back on limb.
And we're back. And it looks like we're losing. But maybe we can get some good kills here.
We're not that far in.
Which facing the medium, will we agree to kill again?
Oh.
Looks like it. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Barely.
And Epic team pairing up on the front line. Miles holding down the point, gets the revive.
We seem to be turning this around again.
Yeah. Looks like we're keeping this. I think the main thing here will be just holding the position, which is something we have struggled with before. It's being like kind of what they did last round, where there's just so many explosives going on.
Really?
Yep.
I seem to just have a lot of. It seems to be working out for us really well.
So heavy making space, but no one really engages with it. That's the main thing that seems to be a determining factor in the finals is, player count.
I think.
Player. I think people need to engage with each other, right? Or you just kind of die. Which is
We have Miles down right now.
we do have a numbers there.
However, they're either they're ahead of where the enemy class was.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll all be able to regroup it.
Where's he going off on his
He
he's dead, but he's so light, so that's kind of expected.
only has like 2 attacks left.
Okay, we're alive. Okay.
And then
Miles goes down by a head and doesn't go down, I don't think? No, Miles gets out, but everyone else is
Barely.
gone because of it. Unfortunately, it looks like we lost that position, which we did get some good point progress, though. This seems like a winnable game.
it seems that all we have to do is simply just group up here, and which seems to be what we're doing.
I hope so.
And hopefully we should be able to get back onto the platform before it hits the midpoint.
Happened. Okay, we're back. Sorry.
Minor buffer.
Got the point back. I think this is like all of our good stuff is really a lot of I'm seeing a lot of
Two
utility.
of us go down.
Again, unfortunate. We're gonna be able to trade out here.
Sure.
Yeah, one pick doesn't get out though.
My problem is
So he's running through the enemy. Not able to find a window to break, but they think he got out anyways. So he survived it. Will he pick one up on this flank? Will he pick one up? Does he see the person behind him?
Seems to be getting out.
Miles and Pesto are dead. Looks like we're regrouping. We're not pushing too far to enter. Ending a few nades.
This game seems to be primarily focused on the point.
It sure does, and I think that. Oh. No, he gets killed.
Fortunately.
Okay, we're all taking high ground together. I think it's a good idea.
Although I feel like we should be a little more split or perhaps better high ground. High ground took a lot of open space.
That's true. Also, we're getting bombed here. But we seem to be at least even so far. Okay, hold on. The revive comes out. Revive down.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
we're up
Yeah.
now.
Seems to, oh, we rushed the plate.
And Knight is diving onto the point with no one. Okay, so. Ooh,
It's still winnable.
this is very much a winnable game. It looks like we actually have the point. That's not like all. Nope. It's the light. Damn,
Managed to survive.
just barely. Going to be taking a full frontal attack, but
It's
we had an
radiant.
advantage here. We trade out, and we pick it up. We pick the game. It's that heavy.
Seems much more likely.
Looks like we're going to win this team fight. Oh, but reinforcements are coming for the enemies. We have to engage at the right time here. And it looks like we did. We're trapping themselves in the box. And there's no point. Good. Alright. They've got one very far forward on the enemy team.
Seems to be currently pushing up now. All the enemies, we're going to just be hanging out on point right now. I feel like we could in some space, especially since the enemies, and here we are, we're going up a bit.
We're going up, and we die for it, but wasn't
We
it
do
worth
come
it?
back somewhat.
Looks like it.
It seems like it's more worth though. Yeah,
Okay.
we get Miles back.
Get a revive. Okay. Shotgun being loaded. Yes, and he's able to get it. He's active.
Just being
Enemies
around.
fighting to the point. They're able to click the cages at the end. Does Miles pick up a kill here? No, he doesn't. Now, I think the deciding factor here, I don't want to think it's a good play. Might be.
He's very good.
Okay. We get a revive off. Heavy's back on the field, which is important. But
Miles seems to be
Miles
in a box
is
right
stuck in
now.
a box. Okay. So one of the players has shut themselves down. Get that with a jump pad. Ingenuity. That's what I call that.
Although now he's on cooldown for another
He sure is.
years.
Okay.
Got a lot
It
of
seems like
mechanics.
once again we're engaging. Do we have a good position? I feel like we're pretty decently split. But we're pretty flanked. You know, looks like we're on the point.
There's a lot going on here.
I think we won that team fight. Yeah, it looks like it. I'm seeing bodies everywhere.
It's like we're all over the place taking 1v1s in that fight, so it was hell everywhere.
But hey, at least we won the 1v1. That's the important part of this.
I'm currently promoting right now, but
No.
we have one minute.
We do have 1 minute remaining. It looks like our light has trapped himself in a building. He gets back to the battlefield though. We win this team fight. It's an all-out gunfight. Miles is on the run. One of the mediums cut off from the team. This could be bad. He gets back to the zip line. Ingenious. Moving forward. Okay, pushing up. He wants to kill confirm on this heavy before he gets out. Oh, but he gets away. Nope. Lands the assist.
Finish capitalized.
Perfect. Okay. Another defibrillator comes out from the enemy team, but it just ends up staggering. There's a light on the roof. The light to pick? It does. Okay. That looks like it's going to be a win for our team.
Unless an enemy is right.
And that's the round. Alright, good job from Vic. We have taken another round home. What were not or is this lost?
I would think it'd be best out of 3 or something like that, unless
We played a different. I don't know. Okay. We'll be back after the break. Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier and welcome back to more Finals gameplay. Today we're going to be... Today we are going to be getting back into it. Today it looks
Going
like...
against 2 heavies, 2 mediums, and a
And a
light.
But
Wonderful.
we're going to be running a specialized team comp of...
Heavy, 3 mediums, and a light, I saw it.
Oh, okay. So it was... I thought they said they were running 4 meters. Did they not tell us that?
Well, you know, sometimes plans change.
I agree.
Yes, here's Miles is on the light, which was...
Miles is in fact on the light. I'm
I'm curious
actually...
to see how this will play out, since he has had experience very similar to this.
I am ready to see
Well,
how he'll perform. Okay, and
He's
he is
very
waiting for the
excellently-
engage to go on the flank, playing light. Okay, taking off angles. He notices his teammates aren't really fighting it, so he waits and then he engages. Nice. Okay, I feel like we're seeing some good skirmishing going on here.
he takes away the high ground from the enemies.
Getting on the heavy.
But just go dropping down for safety.
Okay, nice, and he finds a pick. Does he back out after that?
And so,
They find him. Does he die? He might die. Nope.
Oh.
He lives it. Miles gets out. Swapping over to a different perspective here, we have Krona.
in the main team fight. Seems to be a very hectic over here.
It sure does. Are we... It looks like we're trading positive? I think we're doing good. Yeah.
Oh, we have 3 down, are you sure?
We're on the platform. I mean, we have 3 down, but I think we're trading fine. Yeah. Miles is up 2. We have the platform. This is looking good so far. I believe this is the...
Get one up.
I believe this is the first team we fought that we lost to.
Oh, is it?
I believe so. I mean, they have the same skins and the same names, so...
Oh, interesting.
So,
We seem
already
to simply
nice.
have some people standing on point while I believe, Smiles is setting up position to be able to prepare for an engage on them whenever they start trying to engage on their team fights.
Exactly.
I said that really weirdly. So, oh my. We have, Miles is currently down. We currently don't have any flanks going on, so they just have one line of sight, and we all seem to have gone down here, unfortunately. Every team manages to recapture, and we seem to simply just have to wait around a little bit until we are able to fully regroup this time. And everyone is finally back, including the other shoutcaster.
Hello! I've returned. Welcome me back. Welcome me back. Hello, me. Hi, me.
Update, everyone died, and they all came back when you came back. So
Oh, awesome. Great. Okay.
perhaps you leaving is well.
Miles with the close engage here, immediately gets out. We're seeing some fun movement. I'm liking the movement, I have to say. Even if it doesn't get much done.
It does divert their attention for periods of time.
It sure does.
Unfortunately, it seems as though others aren't able to hold their
Just not properly coordinating those engagements.
It seems as though everyone else is Miles is down.
I think the enemy team has kind of adapted to the way that they were playing and are now playing a lot more duck and cover. I think what they realized is that if they take those like rob rules on the rooftop, they just kind of stop. Which is understandable. I hope Miles doesn't engage without his team here. He's teaming enough.
He seems to simply be stalling, just throwing out grenades if he can, but not really.
I hope, and it does make space. His team is able to find stuff.
There are 3 healing beams out. Interesting. We seem to be preparing for an engage here.
There are, but their heavy might be able to call this out, though. I don't know.
They have a slight advantage bring up 2 heavies. And so they'll be able to have one down point while the other goes forward.
Miles is
Oh,
doing
yeah.
his best. He's not going to be able to hold that card all on his own. Teammates are respawning. Looks like he's setting up a play for golf, which is understandable, definitely. Is he? Does that stall? Oh no, he's in a flank. But it looks like he might have been found out. He hits a taser. Does he get the kill?
He almost gets the kill.
No, it looks like the heavy gets out though. Unfortunate that it was a heavy that stumbled on him. Big pick. His team is setting up for another engage though, and it looks like they catch the enemies off guard by putting on high ground. Are they able to trade it out? Oh,
They take one,
they do.
and
It's looking a lot like playing
Miles
together.
is down.
Yeah, you kind of expect in long run teams like this, you kind of expect the to go down early. I think the main determining factor here will really just be whether or not they can trade out.
Seems though all of us are down.
Yeah, but I have faith in Miles to pull this back, if I'm being honest. I feel like
Really gets down the heavy.
yeah, I feel like he's having a lot of his own personal effect, but he's just not focused down in that fight, which as a light, there's not really much you can do about that other than giving up a lot of your pressure. I think
you just give up pressure and run away.
But he comes back up because he gets res. Making a play for the point. I like that we're covering each other's angles.
We all seem to be like in a sort of square formation, like all high ground, which is good. However, we're also
And they're all picking up into that house, and I feel like because we just don't have enough eyes on that building, it might go poorly for us.
we seem to have one down right now. We seem to be able to.
I don't know. I think so.
We're all up or down. Down. We have them cornered in the building.
Okay. Miles able to follow up here. Gets
Is
a few
really
hits.
likely that I get this, yes. Our heavy is unfortunately down, but we're likely going to be
We
alive.
might be able to find a revive. Huh? Oh yeah,
They
looks like
do. They currently are down. I'm not certain.
Esther Stricken might be getting found out.
We seem to be playing mostly for high ground, but
Which is fine. I'm that way. Okay, kind of. I feel like we're gonna get pressured out with the two teammates down. Might be a terrible position for a heavy. It looks like it.
the light is down, fortunately, so.
We have a medium line. Oh, the enemy heavy just too much pressure.
Their heavy seems to be playing very aggressively at times. They know how to play pressure.
I feel as though making this engagement without a heavy is going to be very, very difficult. That is just unfortunate. Oh
One
my!
bullet down.
And that one was just a just a bad shot. You should not be dropping into team of three. One bullet away from killing that heavy. That would have been a big pick too.
It would have been. Unfortunately, you're not really doing that.
Nope. This is why magazines have that.
Yep, manages to make it out.
No gravity.
Oh, he's down.
But they're keeping into 4 enemy players. It's not going to be stable. Oof.
Low gravity is fairly active.
Do they get the revive? We do. Later come out. Oh, but we're getting off angle. Getting split up. And Miles is the only one alive. Everyone's dead. Everyone on this team is dead. Which means that there is now a team revive timer of 14 seconds. I fear that it's going to be too hard to pull back. I think it might be a lost round.
It's still possible, but we're definitely going to have to go into overtime. That's going to happen.
I don't know if it is overtime. That's why I'm saying that.
I don't know. It would make sense, there was.
I would hope it was. But unfortunate. Looks like it's going to be another team kill, and I believe that close up there. Unfortunate.
We have 7 seconds. I don't think our timers are quite special.
Nope. Wow.
Unfortunate loss.
I mean, we had some momentum during the beginning there. What do you think happened?
It's mostly just they're able to adapt the strategy pretty quickly, but we definitely had the upper hand in a lot of cases.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that really, when it comes down to it, the enemy team made a lot of mistakes there. Like it wasn't an undoable game, but we just didn't punish the mistakes hard enough. You know, you would see like one of them was playing out of position. Miles would start shooting the guy out of position, and there would be no follow up, which isn't necessarily a rag on the team, but once again, we're seeing Lights just engage without their team as a distraction. What we saw with that first team fight win was, Miles distracting so his team could get more leeway, because obviously the Light is still a very big threat, so he's splitting kind of viewpoints, and he wasn't doing that in the latter parts. He was trying too hard to be a carry, in my opinion. That's kind of my assessment of it. What do you think?
Yes, it seems so. We started like relying on the Light for a little too much.
Exactly.
It's a method of rare attention, but you can't just rely on the Light to kill everyone for you.
Yeah. You especially, I mean, the Light can get opening picks, but playing around that as like a team thing, when most of the time you're not going to be able to find a medium that far out, and you can barely ever kill a heavy. It's just it becomes kind of difficult for the Light to get opening picks without help from the team.
Yes.
Anyways, that's our analysis for this game. We'll be back after the break.
Please stop acting like that.
It seems like our protagonists are going home. We've already gone down one, which is unfortunate, but we do get the trade. It's onto a Light, though, which is my concern. It seems the light is important. It's an important role, but I feel like if the Light trades out for a medium, they're sitting pretty.
All mediums?
We are. We're running we're all mediums. We're not like one heavy for me. We're all mediums.
Really, at this point,
This may be a difficult game for the
We all seem to try to be playing our strength, well, just completely disregarding the strength that the game can provide itself.
Yeah. So
Fascinating.
this is like, you know how in Team Fortress 2 there's no role limits, and so everyone can play any amount of any character.
Yes.
This is like when everyone goes spy. It doesn't feel like legitimate. You know, this does not feel like a real strategy, and I really don't see it panning out like one either.
It'd be quite interesting if it did manage to work. However,
we're seeing people struggle to make value, which is kind of to be expected when everyone's kit is redundant. But you know, maybe stacking assault rifles is the play, and I'm being a stickler.
we have something going on, just killing each other.
Yeah.
This is a game.
So, I believe the thought process is if everyone has heal beams, then we can just group up and heal each other and win the game.
Which is entirely it's a possible strategy, except the benefits that are given with having heavies and lightweights is
they're very good.
A bit better.
Like they're not going to be able to get around in a flank. They're not going to be able to take space super easily like the heavy can. They're not going to be able to hold much or tank hits. Like if a light finds a person out of position, they're dead. There's no heavy that can like bail people out or like live a light hit. You just die. And sure, they're getting the light now, but I really just this doesn't seem like a great long-term strategy. I have to say.
It's working currently, however.
You know, like
we'll have to wait and see how it works.
At the same time, what works. And you know, if this does end up working out for them, cool. But you know, like I said, they're just not able to cover enough bases. They're not obviously they're not a diverse team. And if they're not a diverse team, then they're not going to have diverse skills. If you don't have diverse skills, you can't cover anything, right?
It's just team play.
It's just team play. It chalks up to team play, but there's not even much team play you can do when everyone does the same thing. It's like you know in
suit, but you just have
you know how in spy movies there's like a team and there's like the hacker and there's like the espionage agent and there's the combat guy, you know?
Yeah. What if it's just combat?
Imagine if it was all hackers. like this is what would happen, you know? It's the same problem that Captain Crunch Oops All Berries had. It's just it's not diverse. There's not really much to do. I mean,
we'll have a field day with this.
What do you want me to do, man? There's like it is Captain Crunch. We have
2 down right now. We have a small.
So this is not what they meant by a better team composition.
This is not exactly.
At least we have 3 respawning.
What if you have used?
Wait, yeah, we're losing this map pretty hard. We still have 5 minutes on the clock, and they are more than halfway to the goal, which is worrying. This is why roll queue is such a good idea. Like, this does not need to happen. This probably shouldn't be happening, but it is. And you know what? That's sad.
And we've all gone down.
The London Bridge.
Well, yeah, well.
Fallen down. Miles seems to be pretty consistent about getting out and allowing everyone to revive. But
which is a good thing. However, I feel like there's just
we just can't make any value of this team comp, right? Because like
there's just not much strategy to be able to be implemented here.
This is like 6 Winstons. Bad, you know, like this isn't like.
Okay.
Winston has like Here's the thing: Winston is inherently like as a character synergistic with himself because he wants a bubble to be down, and he's balanced by the fact that he plays around his cooldown. But if there's like a kabillion Winstons, then there's a kabillion bubbles, right? This isn't how that works. Like there's not, you know, like the healing beams don't generate that much value.
It's just a whole team of mercies without the movement.
Yeah, like a medium does not inherently benefit more than other characters from a healing beam. So why would you stack healing beam medium?
That platform's in motion. The Kingfisher on the advance.
At the midpoint, the Kingfish show no signs of slowing down.
Yeah, great.
This is like
We have one down.
new and Overwatch
one.
Classic.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Seems to be getting a revive off.
Okay.
We're not really sure where.
It's just like we can't
We
get.
have down.
I feel like
Two.
it's hard to get value with the healing beams mid team fight because like
We have also fire.
because you're also trying to shoot, right? So unless you have like designated shooters, but at that point you're better off running like too heavy for medium. You know?
Yeah, it's just a little off. We have gotten the upper hand here, I believe. We have
We were getting a revive off, and then he got distracted by his own teammate and stopped reviving. So I'm a little bit confused by
get one down.
the pick. Does he pick the heavy off? Oh, that's important. Okay.
Gets heavy off. Really good pick. Trying to get the other one.
Unfortunately, this is only like we won the team fight, sure, but this is only
We
one.
chases. We actually put him down.
Yeah,
I think that was a good chase there.
it was a good chase. I feel like he had ample time, and his team could handle the rest of that.
Our contestants are pulling off moves I didn't even know were
All of
But-
us are on point. It's a little odd. Only one of us.
Once again, I struggle to see the value of healing beam. And you know, also being mediums, we're all susceptible to flank, which is a big problem with this team composition that I just don't think is being addressed by any of these characters or by any of these players.
Unfortunate. And it seems you're all down.
And now we're. Oh, no.
Well, seems to be really alive.
Does he live? Oh.
Ah.
Triggers the group revive. That is a shame. Cost his team 18 seconds there by going on that shot. Unfortunate.
Unfortunately.
I just feel like there's not enough diversity in what they can do for this to really be a viable strategy.
There's a reason you can people.
Exactly. I just, I can't emphasize enough to you how much I think it's a bad idea to stack this many of the same type of player.
I understand that they were planning on going. They mentioned 4 mediums when we were talking to players.
They did, but, 4 mediums and 1 heavy, at least the strategy is like super beef the heavy and then they can't die. Right? There's no strategy here. There's no like coordination here. There's no like okay guys, we need to do this.
Hope that we win. And while there is a few times when we do,
I think what they're doing is they're running the very technically inclined players are running revolvers, and the ones that aren't technically inclined are focusing on healing more and running ARs.
well, there is some sort of strategy going on behind it. A little off.
It is because you would think that the technically like the mechanical players would go to a character to get more value from being conquered by medium, which would be like a heavy. You'd expect at least 1 heavy in this team conquer. But we're just not seeing that. We're seeing a very it looks like a very desperate, confused strat. It's a little bit strange. And now they're just stacking. The enemy's also stacking. No, round's over. That's unfortunate. And I believe that's the set, which means we will be back after the break.